Been driving this car for a few days, and I noticed there was oil underneath the bottom of the car. So I opened the bonnet and I checked it, and then wow! Each time I turn the steering wheel, that's what happened. Leak, leak, and leak. Right. So today I'm gonna make an attempt to fix it, and you actually can see where it's coming from right there. So what I'm gonna do is try to fix it. As you can see, the leakage is coming from right there. Right, and it's not like I could cut the hose and connect it. That's not gonna happen. So I might have to just do some. So we're gonna try and do a quick fix with this one. So stay tuned, guys. Problem with the power steering hose. Right, so this is a Honda K20 engine. I have a problem with the power steering pump. What happened? We changed the pump. Right, this is a new pump we got in here, and out here you gotta be skillful, man, in terms of be able to fix stuff yourself because we out in the bush. Right, so the power steering hose connected from here, go through here, and come back down there and connect to the steering rack there. Right, so you could look right here. I'm going to show you a photo of it. Just look right here. That's how it's supposed to be. But we got a leak on the hose. You can see we done a weld, and the hose, over a period of time, the hose started to like develop some cracks in it. For example, like, let me see if I could zoom in, like so. Just getting old. Right, so see all those cracks in them. So what happened? We had a break, the hose break here, and I've been calling so many different places, and they didn't have it. So what I have to do is use some threads. We gotta use some threads and glue and wrap it like like so. And then this is how we cover the leaking what was on it. So if you have a leaking hose and it's still intact, right? If it's still intact like this, and you got like a hole in it somewhere, right? What you could do, you could try this method. Like get some threads, just regular threads, right? Like these threads, just irregular sewing threads, right? And if you're somewhere where you don't have threads, you might have to just take them out your clothes. Right, but anyway, I wrap this really tight with threads. So I glue it first, put like super glue. I'm gonna show the glue that I use. I glued it, then I wrapped it. Then I glued it, then I wrapped it again. Then I glued it, then I wrapped it. And it takes some time, but hopefully this will work or should work. Right, so I'll let you know how it goes after I reconnect it. Right, so I'm gonna show you the glue that I used. Okay, so this is the glue that I used. Right, this is the glue that I used. And I used some of this glue. Yeah, this one's like tire repair. And I mix it with some of this glue as well. This is a strong glue. Right, adhesive. I used some of this glue as well. Right, I just mixed them. Right, I just mixed some of that. I was planning to use some of this glue as well, which is a no-nonsense glue. Right, and at first I was planning to use the epoxy, but it won't work. The epoxy won't work because it dry. By the time I actually put the epoxy on, and I should wrap it with the threads, because this take forever, guys. You know, by the time I should have wrapped it with the threads, yeah, then this will be dried. So I prefer to use this, right? I'm going to show you a little way how I do it. I just take this off, and I just put it on it like so, right? Just soaked it like so. You don't have to put a lot, but just this is all I done my one. Right, just put that just put it there, and then after I do that, I actually just wrapped it like so with the threads over and over. Just wrapped it all the way around like so. Right, just, and this is like the glue, the tire glue I put in it. Yeah, the tire glue actually work with rubber. That's why I chose that kind of glue. So what I do, hold it like so, right? Then I wrapped it with the thread all the way around, right? Just wrapped it like so until I wrapped all of this bit. I done black threads, ran out of black threads, so I started using the white ones up here. So you can see this is really, really hard. And when this is dried, I don't see how it's gonna be able to leak through here, you know? Right, so I'm all here and I can't get a replacement. As I see, this is for the Honda CRVs, right? And I'm doing a self repair in this. So I'm gonna wrap it because this is where it leaked, right here. So I just start from here all the way up. I'm gonna wrap it to about here, right? Because I got the threads to do it. So I'm gonna wrap it to about here. And what I'm gonna do as well, I see some place here at the bottom where it has some cracks here. You know, this is this gonna leak, so you know I'm gonna wrap it as well. So I'm gonna put some of this like so that is soaked in, right? Just do like that, yeah. Just let it soak in like so, right? Just bear in mind I use the tire repair glue, right? So you can see it's already dried. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back and I'm going to wrap this one as well with the threads, right? You know what I mean? You could use any threads, just regular threads I use to do this repair, right? So guys, as I said, if you have a problem with your power steering hose and you got like crack in it or leaking anywhere, what you could do is get one of these tire repair glue, or you can even use epoxy if you want, but epoxy gonna take some time to dry too fast, right? You could use super glue as well. You could use super glue. If I didn't have any of these, I would have just used a super glue. Put the super glue on and then I wrapped it, right? Or if I didn't have the super glue, I would have used this, right? Wet and dry PVC cement. I would have just used that. Just put some on it and then I wrap it with the threads. Yeah, so the thread is actually, you know, making it really strong so it won't leak, right? So So you could do that. As I said, this one has been repaired before, and what I should have done is just put something over it so it won't go in the dirt, right? But I'm gonna clean that up before I reinstalled it. Be careful when you buying one like this, because you have different types of this. Some of them got like a Y, some of them got like a L. Yeah, and this is a thin, the smaller pipes. These ones are right. You got some of them that come in the diesel models or the newer models. They have a bigger one, a little bit thicker than this. However, guys, thanks for watching my videos, and I definitely see you in the next ones. Leak on your power steering hose, you could use this method as well. First time I'm doing this, I just came up with it. Never seen before. I just came up with it, and like, you know what? Why not just give it a go? And just for what I might do is just after this dry, I'm just gonna put some epoxy over it. Just gonna epoxy the whole thing so I know that's proper strong. Okay, so this is how it look. And I actually connect it back. Connect it over there. There. Right, so it comes up from there. Come over here. And back to here. So that's my thread repair. There.